Hello, everybody. Today is the day that the Lord has made, and I will rejoice and be glad in it. Well, hello, you two, once again. Just want to share my story with you. It's so much, but I just got on here to encourage someone or some people, whichever way God leads this video to go. I just want to tell you that there is still hope. I want to tell you a little of my life history. I've been clean for 15 years, more or less. I've did a lot of things. Yes, I've been in and out the church. Yes, I've did drugs. Am I ashamed? Yes. And no. Because if the Lord hadn't allowed me to go through what I've been through, I wouldn't be able to sit here on YouTube and witness to you all. I've lost dear ones in my life. I've lost my mama. May God rest her soul. I've lost my grandmother. May God rest her soul. And I've lost my brother to a suicide. Gone, but never forgotten. And I've been abused. I've been mistreated. I've been rejected. I've been talked about. I've been spit on. I've been put down. I've been used. I've been abused and I've been scorned. But I'm still here. I'm still here. And what I got on here to say is that no matter what we have done or what we are doing, God still loves us. He hates our sin part, but he loves us. It don't matter, if you're a drug addict, prostitute, lesbian, bisexual, gay, heterosexual, transsexual, it don't matter. Transgender. The thing is that so many people judging. And those type of people are the ones that need to be embraced. You don't have to too much tell a person the shape that they're in. They already know the shape that they're in. And that's the mistake we make a lot of times. We want to say, you need to stop this. You need to stop that. Oh, get yourself together. Sometimes it's not as easy as said than done. We got the people that old busting a sag, snorting cocaine, smoking crack, smoking weed, smoking spice, snorting heroin, shooting heroin, alcohol. What is it? I forget. There's just so much. But they being judged and put down. Been put down. It's been talked about. So they to the point now where some of them is trying to just cover it up because they people pleasers. Had nobody introduced them to God. And some have been introduced to God, but they looking at how people live their life that supposedly be saved or have the real baptism of the Holy Ghost, and they're not embracing these people. And I'm here to tell you that's not right. It's not right. And I may not get any comments, I may not get any likes, I may not get anything, it don't matter. But we as Christians, people got to do better. I've been abused. I've been beat up. Hair been pulled out my head. I had to raise 7 kids. I have 10 now, but I had to raise 7 kids by myself. I've been left in a house with no lights, no food, with kids. Not telling you my business, this is a testimony because that's long over with. My kids are grown now. But I'm grateful because at the time I didn't understand why God had me going through this. I'm like, I just want to die. Y'all know how they feel. We just want to just crawl up somewhere. Just, Lord, I give up. And so one thing led to another, drugs and all of that, and not caring, and just not, because wasn't nobody paying attention, I felt. Didn't nobody love me. I want to be loved. I want somebody to love me. And it's bad when you feel like, and I'm not saying, but I'm just letting you know it's bad when you feel like that the church have turned their back on you when you was going through when you needed them the most. But that wasn't the case. The case is that the devil had me so blinded is that I couldn't see that the people that was actually reaching out to me. Because once the devil blind you, he'll have you thinking that your whole family is against you, or the church is against you, or the world is against you. Everybody is against you. But it's not them against you, it's you against yourself. The Bible says when I went to do good, evil was present. And it was. I'm paraphrasing so somebody might understand this. We as women, let us talk about the women for a minute. We as women got to do better. If you with a man and he's beating you, he don't love you. It don't matter what he say. If you don't believe me, show him this video. If you got a man and he's beating you, he don't love you, don't let him tell you no different. See, the Bible let us know, and God have simply told us, he said, don't have no other God before me. And me, I used to put my husband before everything. Church, everything. Oh, everything. He get hurt, I stay at home with him. I wouldn't go to church. I wouldn't. I just had to see about him. But he was whooping me breakfast, dinner, and supper, the older people used to say. Say, that boy ain't gonna beat the hell out of you. He didn't beat the hell out of me. He beat the love out of me. But to this day, I can look at that man in his face and I can thank God for him. Because if he hadn't walked off and left me and my kids, I wouldn't be the woman I am today. I wouldn't be the woman I am today. And the Bible tells you he married to the backslider. Yes, it is. But you got to recognize it's just like you in rehab. When you go to rehab, you sit around the table, whatever, and you got to stand up and you say, hi, my name is James Sue, and I'm an alcoholic. And then the next one say, yeah, my name is Katie Rudolph, and I'm a drug addict. And that's the same way it is with Christ. My name is Marilyn Thomas, and I am a sinner. And then everybody stand around and they applaud you. God already noticed some that was standing around that was applauding you as soon as they get out of rehab. They're going to go back and relapse. He already knew it. And God already knew that some just going because of the system. But when you go and you say, God, here I am. I'm just a sinner. He's applauding you. Yes. My child have finally recognized. And then he saves you. Because you let him know, he already know I'm gonna make mistakes. Yeah, you're gonna make a little mistake. You're gonna mess up. But what we fail to do, what we need to stop doing is just laying down. Get up, dust yourself off. Dust yourself off. Keep it going. Stop making excuses. Man, be new. He don't love you. He don't love you. Because any time a man love you, he'll respect you. Women, get up and do something with yourself. Do something with yourself. Don't have a pity party. Don't let this man tell you that things that's going on is your fault, because that's not true. I know, because I went through it for years. Don't let him tell you, oh, you fat. Don't nobody want you. Look at you. Don't nobody want you. See, well, may nobody want me right now, but God do. And smile at him. If you got a husband, you pray for him. But don't let yourself go, because I know I've been there. I just want to witness to somebody. I've been there when it seemed like I didn't have nobody to talk to. But I didn't know that God was hearing me the whole time. And he brought me out of all of that. And I told my son, he said, Mama, you need to tell your testimony. And I said, son, I ain't up to point. Look at my mouth and all of that. He said, Mama, you know how the young kids talk. Mama, ain't nobody worried about your grill. But I just want to tell you, though, it's hope. I mean, you can like this. You can comment on it. You can subscribe to it. You can even hit me up on Facebook, Marilyn Thomas. I'm a minister. Then heed to my calling for a long time. I was running just like you running that's going to be looking at this. But one day God rested and grabbed me. And I ain't all the way up there. I'm not all the way up to part. But I'm striving every day. And one thing about me, I done forgot about what's back there. And I'm going forward. And I'm trying to tell everybody that I can how God brought me out. I'm trying to let somebody hear my testimony. That I don't look like what I've been through, baby. So there is still hope. I mean, I remember when I was getting high. And I had been praying and praying and praying and praying and praying. I'm like, Lord, don't hear my prayer. And so one day, went and got me old night, whatever. The more I smoked, I couldn't get high. The more I drank, I couldn't get drunk. I was like, what in the world? So all of a sudden, I started crying. And I'm like, God, please, what's going on? Didn't know I was calling on the right man. Calling on him. And he heard my prayer. Don't you let nobody tell you, well, you just got saved yesterday. Don't nobody want to hear what you got to say. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. The people that I minister to the most is the people that's on drugs still, that I used to get high with. I still talk to them. Yes, I do. I still go see them. Yes, I do. Because I hadn't gotten spiritual high-minded. I hadn't forgot that I just come from out there. I hadn't forgot that I used to be one of them. I hadn't forgot it. I still remember it. So every now and then I go out there and I see them. How y'all doing? They remember me. Marilyn, you sure do look good. Yeah, because I'm a big one. I done gained my weight back, whatever. And I'm looking at them. I love you. I ain't going out there telling them, now you know you need to do like I did. No. Because people, when I was on drugs, people made me promises. They made me promises. Oh, I'm going to help you. Girl, I'm going to get you all this and that. But it took my 17-year-old niece to tell me, I'm going to put you in rehab, auntie. And that was one of my favorite nieces, and they clicked on me. Boom. What is you doing? These kids are looking at you. Not only did my niece, but my kids. Yeah, for years I hid it from them. And one day I got into an argument, and I was exposed. And so I had to sit down all my kids and just explain to them this situation. I tell you the truth. Some will forgive and some won't. Some still hold it against me, and some don't. But I don't worry about that. I don't worry about it. I keep pressing on. And I keep telling somebody. I keep telling them this. I keep telling them this. I keep trying to help them do this. Yeah, I've been called a fool. But they don't know my story. That's why I'm telling you. You can come from behind. So I need for y'all to share this, subscribe, and let me know how you feel about it. If you need to talk to me, I'll talk to you. You hit my inbox, I even give you my number. I'm never too tired to talk to you. I'm never too bored. If I can help you out of any situation that you're in, I'm here on YouTube. Make me your friend on Facebook, Marilyn Thomas. Talk to me about anything, it don't go no further. But I just want y'all to be encouraged. Look to heaven and look to the hills from which cometh your help. And realize that God does love you. You guys have a blessed day.